deadlock on Capitol Hill. That's where we are. 4 days in, 12th round of voting, and still no Speaker of the House. And if you didn't know his name before, well, you sure do now. Kevin McCarthy. And he's telling our Rachel Scott, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that's what we all want to know. When will this be finished? When will our Congress be functioning again? It doesn't look like it right now that McCarthy is again on track to lose. Today is also the second anniversary, as you know, of the deadly January 6th attack on our Capitol. So the other question we ask our representatives, is this really the day that lawmakers should be bickering over grievances versus governing? Is this historical House dysfunction even appropriate as we mark the anniversary of an insurrection that showed us just how dangerous political rhetoric and hubris can be? Our rolling coverage does continue now, and we've got our all-star political team. Jay O'Brien on the Hill for us. Fourth day in, a group of Republicans walked out when Florida Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz was speaking. Not really surprised by that, but tell us what happened, Jay. Give us the details.
Yeah, the surprising news is Kevin McCarthy has a good deal of momentum right now, Kira. We have been standing here, you and I, over the last 3 days, and from Tuesday to today, or last 4 days, excuse me, it's been a long time. From Tuesday to today, Kevin McCarthy has not picked up a single vote on any ballot except for now. We've had 7 members who were previously voting against Kevin McCarthy flip to Kevin McCarthy. Perhaps the most notable of them was Byron Donalds, who previously voted for Kevin McCarthy on those original first 2 ballots, then went to voting against Kevin McCarthy, voting for someone else, got involved in these negotiations to try to strike a deal to get enough members to come back and support McCarthy if they got concessions from McCarthy and his allies. And Donalds, and the applause is indicating flips, so while I get a readout of exactly who just flipped, all right, we got 8 flips. Stand by. Let me just get the news to you right now. That was Norman. Okay, that's a big concession. So the guy you're sitting right there in the middle, they're looking at him, they're applauding. Ralph Norman was a McCarthy holdout vote. Ralph Norman was one of the original 5 members of Congress, the original 5 Republicans, who shortly after the election said that they would not vote for Kevin McCarthy for Speaker. The fact that Ralph Norman just voted for Kevin McCarthy is a big, big win for Kevin McCarthy. Ralph Norman, before he went to the floor, was standing right here in this room and said that he would vote for Byron Donalds today. So even between standing here and walking to the floor, something changed in the political calculus. There was enough momentum for McCarthy to pick up Ralph Norman's vote. So McCarthy trending in the right direction. Again, it appears he does not have enough votes to win on this ballot, but we are seeing him chip away ever so steadily at that group of lawmakers who had said they would not vote for Kevin McCarthy, Kira.
Okay, so Jay, I'm going through the list now, just crossed off Ralph Norman of South Carolina. So as for the holdouts, we've got Andy Biggs of Arizona, right? Matt Gaetz of Florida, Bob Good of Virginia, Matt Rosendale of Montana, and also Lauren Boebert from Colorado, right? Do I have the names right now?
That's exactly right. I think we might get one more coming in the next few minutes. They might have, I think Crane may have not voted for McCarthy. I have to double check my vote, my count there, because Crane would have already gone. But you're exactly right. That's the core. And the question becomes, McCarthy can only afford to lose, depending upon how many people are voting, keep in mind, because you have to have a majority of the votes that are cast. And we do have some members who are not here today. Another concession. Hold on, another flip. These flips are coming so fast, I can't keep track with all of them.
It's okay. It's all right. We're live coverage.
Nine
it's fine.
flips. That was Perry. Okay, so Perry just flipped.
So Perry
flipped. He is the chair of the House Freedom Caucus, right? He's been involved in these negotiations as well. Before he went to the floor, he told reporters to watch him vote, to watch what he would do. He was asked, what are you going to do, Congressman? How are you going to vote? And he said, watch me vote. And he's now voting. So again, that's a sign from the chair of the House Freedom Caucus, the group that so many of these anti-McCarthy members belong to, that he thinks there is enough on the table from Kevin McCarthy to switch over into Kevin McCarthy's column. Again, Kevin McCarthy's path to the speakership hinges on how many of these never, ever, ever Kevin McCarthy's can he flip? Are there enough of them to block them? Are there 5 or some combination of that? He still faces a battle to chip them away, but this is the first vote, again, Kira, to repeat myself, but it is significant. It is the first vote that we have seen Kevin McCarthy make any progress, and some significant progress on some significant holdout votes.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.